Welcome back, folks, and what I'm going to do is show you this section here, which is the Citadel Miniatures Hobgoblins C36 range. Now, in amongst this lot you can see several different poses, but if you concentrate onto the top line, Baron Brightgore, a lot of people ask you to pay quite a lot of money for this figure on eBay. Some go for 60 odd quid, sometimes more, which is blooming ridiculous. Admittedly, it might be a slightly older figure. It might also be one of those that hasn't come up very often, but yeah, the prices are extremely silly. So if we focus on him there, it's a cracking little model. So if I just put the book to one side, do excuse shaky cam, extreme shaky cam, and I'm going to bring across the new turntable, and here it is. So what have I done to him? Because his mace was snapped off, I chopped the whole hand off completely and replaced it with the plastic goblin hand with the sword in, and I think you'll find that looks quite a nice model. And then I've stuck a plastic shield on from the same period, just to give him a different look. Ignore the flesh tones because I will be altering that excuse me, in due course. I may play around with this figure a bit today, not sure, I'm still not focusing well on painting. So yeah, so that's that figure. That's another golden oldie for you folks. And what I'm going to do now, I said in my last video I was going to strip these, but I'm going to show you these little old gems. They aren't the best painted things, they're quite, clogged up with paint, but yeah, these are really old figures. I think the CO6 dwarves, these were about from 85, I think. We'll go back and have a look in that original journal a short while. But yeah, these are going to need some stripping. I've got some stuff that does it really well. I tend to leave them in for about a week, and it gets them quite easily back to bare metal. Now the one with the mace and the crossbow will be a champion in one of the regiments I'm doing for the Norse. The guy at the front now, there's a sword in the air and the shield, he'll be going into the Norse fantasy army, and the other guy coming round from the rear with the blue on, he's allegedly a wizard or something from, you used to have them in 2nd and 3rd edition, but there's also one of the character models in the Bloodbath at Orcs Drift. Again, these are relatively cheap, just keep searching around folks. Some people are charging silly prices, especially if they appeared in the scenarios, and like I've said in previous vlogs, if they are around, just have a good look around. They weren't specially made, they were just out of normal ranges. So if I just remove them folks, just allow me to switch this off. Sorry about shaky cam, but there's nothing much I could do about it at the moment. I do need to really get a stand, and also tidy up the workbench again because it's getting a little bit clogged up. So let's go back to the journal. Nearly had everything flying. Sorry about this, folks. And what we'll do, we'll go back a few pages, and there you go. Citadel, CO6 Dwarves. There's the man with the mason crossbow, which is classed as a hero. The other one that we had on there was a bandit. And the other guys, not on there at the moment. But there were various different adverts through years showing all the different dwarf figures. That's the other figure I showed you the other day. Yeah, and the noble dwarf there, look. So yeah, so that's some of the dwarves I've managed to get, and some that I have lying around somewhere. And this is the old journal book that I've been using, and it's Citadel Journal Autumn 85. So with a lovely artwork for the dwarf lords of legend. So folks, I hope you've enjoyed that. Another load of figures from the past. One slightly converted, so we don't have to chuck him away. And yeah, again, thank you for viewing. If you've enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And thank you for joining me yet again. So have a good weekend and happy gaming, folks. Cheers. Bye.